throughout the course of that time as we've honoured them here this afternoon. Southern Legend, obviously not with us this year, having won the last two runnings of this infantry back in 17 rather. Debt Collector in 2016, Step It Up, Warfare, and will Better Than Ever, winning it a couple of times. And he and both Southern Legend, the only dual winners of this great race. So the loading process well underway then. Exceed Natural still out of line along with Mr. Clint. So to Yulong Edition for Mark Yu. What a story it would be if he could win this big race. He's yet to register a success in 2020. And he's got the ride here on Yulong Edition this afternoon. Guy is still out of line. He's one of the outsiders. The majority of the field are in. Mr. Clint about to come forward. Favourite is Count of Monte Cristo for Louis Beausoleil, riding for Michael Clements. One of 5 in the race for Michael. He's got a very strong hand. He's also got the Guineas winner from last year, Top Knight, and the Stewards Cup winner, Cyan Blue Vander, from this year. Started Damien Kinnemont, heading across towards his steps. Shouldn't be too much longer before the Group 1 field are dispatched on their mile journey. And the line very shortly taking place. Yulong Edition has gone forward. We're just about ready. This is the Kranji Mile. They're away and racing in the mile for 2020, and he got him in a good dispatch. Dropping back early was Exceed Natural, and Saphir from the outside also going back. Going forward is Guy to show plenty of early dash of Lim Samurai as they begin to link up with the course proper. Yulong Edition, the outside of last year's Derby winner, Sun Marshall on settling. Count of Monte Cristo's back in 5th place, in company then with I'm Incredible for Mark Lerner in the pink jacket. Predator, the stablemate, follows. King Louis then in company with Arameo, a length and a half back to the former winner War Affair, Top Knight, and Online Racers 1. Online with a red cap. Reading further back to Saphir, Cyan Blue Vander. Mr. Clinton's only got one behind, and that is Exceed Natural. So as they race towards the end of the back straight in the Kranji Mile of 2020, and out in front, it is Guy who shows the way, giving young Hakim a big thrill at this stage. Yulong Edition in second, a length back then to Lim Samurai. Sun Marshall is next. Count of Monte Cristo ideally placed for Louis back in 5th spot. They're being followed then past the 600 by Predator, and I'm Incredible now worked upon. Arameo the outside, so the Berchiger runners all together as they swing back towards home. King Louis is next in the field with a gold cap from Saphir. Reading further back, Cyan Blue Vander. Mr. Clint's on the move. War Affair looking right at the back. Guy has weakened, but it's Count of Monte Cristo who's taken it up from Arameo in second. Sun Marshall's boxing on in third. Here comes Top Knight down the outside inside the furlong, but it's Arameo in front from Count of Monte Cristo. Top Knight is trying to finish off from Sun Marshall. It's Arameo in front, and a big win in the mile. Arameo, too good. We'll go and win it for Shane Berchiger and Ruan Meyer. Top Knight are close enough going second with Count of Monte Cristo. They were then a little way in advance of Sun Marshall, the Derby winner. Mr. Clint has run home well. Cyan Blue Vander, Exceed Natural. Online was next. Saphir, Predator. Then we had King Louis, who never really materialised in his run. Lim Samurai followed those across the line. Yulong Edition weakened. War Affair towards the rear. I'm Incredible, and Guy, who took them along early, was the last one in. Well, Shane Berchiger has registered another Group 1 success. And given that his very first came only last year in the Lion City Cup, Arameo has won it in those colours and has defeated, I think, Top Knight, the near side of Count of Monte Cristo, who at his 13th attempt at Group 1 company could only finish third, but a good run nevertheless. And Sun Marshall has run 4th, and he looks to be just in advance of his stablemate, Mr. Clint, who I think has collected 5th prize money ahead of Cyan Blue Vander. But Arameo is the winner of the 2020 Kranji Mile. This horse raced by the Aramco stable, trained by Shane Berchiger. He's a 5-year-old bay, gelded on a poet's voice, and he has now won for the second time in 7 starts here in Singapore. And it is a Group 1 win for Arameo. Too good, and a big win for Ruan Meyer, who has well and truly established himself here in Singapore. And a massive win for the connection. Shane Berchiger and all of his team. He's won by a half here, a short head, 3 lengths and a half, in a time for the Kranji Mile of 1:33.85. 1:33.85 as we take a look at the head on the standard. 1:34. 8.5, and that is a very good time indeed, outside of the class record. Josh, as we come down to you, Arameo, he was touted by many as a bit of a dark horse in this, and he's returned at $33 and has won the Kranji Mile.
Yeah, Nick, what an exciting race and a deserved winner. He put the writing on the wall last start, didn't he? And terrific ride by Arameo. He's a really good jockey, and he continues the success of Brazilian jockeys who come here and ride in Singapore. I thought it was a magnificent run.
It certainly was. There is the winner returning, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner of the 2020 Kranji Mile here at the Singapore Turf Club is number 13, Arameo. In the colours of the Aramco stable, Shane Birchinger, the winning trainer, and Ruhrmeyer, the winning rider. Arameo has won the $1 million Kranji Mile here this afternoon. Let's now relive it with a replay of race 12, the Kranji Mile.